Good News. I'm D. Scott.
I'm Staci.
And I'm Shanice Scott.
It feels so good to be back.
It sure does, Christianized community.
And we know there's plenty to come back to.
So let's jump right into it. Here's your summer recap. Over to you, Staci.
The Tea, a gospel comedy stage play. Getwrite Entertainment presenting an interesting take on the lives of Pharaoh, Jezebel, Adam, and Eve, along with some other infamous characters from the Bible with the comedic stage play, The Tea, which showed at the Hackensack Performing Arts Center in New Jersey. Also showing in New Jersey over the summer is Chris Clark's I Call the Old Because They Are Wise. The gospel stage play was performed to a sold-out audience. Go ahead, Chris.
Right, all right. Speaking of sold-out audiences, the Church of Laugh Tour sold out crowds across the country with their one and only Christian comedy sketch show that bridges the Bible, the Christian experience, and pop culture. Moving right on down to the ATL, another successful run of Shirlicia Mason's Transparent stage plays down in June with the cast from God's Anointed Daughter Productions. Stefan Curry shared his faith in the new Facebook series, Stefan Faces the Game. Stefan Curry gave the viewers a deeper look into his Christian faith. The three-time NBA champion testified that his gift to play basketball as an NBA player comes from God. The Facebook series is the second season of Verses on the Watch that gives a behind-the-scenes look at the lives of the greatest athletes.
Let's go back to Jersey for a minute. Playwright and producer Kim Warren was honored with the Purple Heart Award at the Jersey I Am Film Fest Multimedia Showcase. Congratulations, Kim. Kyria Williams, out of St. Louis, stayed busy over the summer with another showing of The Wake Up Call, which received Church Star's 2018 Movie of the Year Award. Kyria also held a workshop entitled Marriage Works If You Work It. Comedian DJ Cryor thanks God for 57 million views. Dustin Pryor and his 19-month-old son were watching the show Empire as the baby pointed his finger to the television screen and chatted away. The interaction between the pair was watched more than 57 million times with over 1.5 million shares on Facebook alone. I know I watched that, so that was really cute. That's you, Staci.
Over 57 million views. Wow. Well, look at HP Music and Art's Summer Sizzler comedy show featuring Danielle, the comedy diva, was hilarious. The show was put on by producers Ernest and Laequinla, who also moved their Christian product store to a bigger location inside of the Chesapeake Square Mall in Virginia. We also had several of our Christian entertainers on television this summer, starting with comedian Akintunde on Sister Circle, where he was able to promote his Healthy Laughter tour and new comedy single, Please Stop Sleeping in Church. Also, Sister Circle was Church Star's 2018 Producer of the Year, Cheryl Williams, promoting her new book, Soul Purpose, and multiple film projects. Featured on Impact TV, Lonnie Hunter's show, the comedian Chris Clark, comedian K. Mack, and the Word Network's Greg Davis show, playwright, producer, and now author JaVon Ophelia Butler, whose book, Bossing Like a Lady, is coming out very soon. Lastly, comedian Fred Thomas, Popeye's Chicken Sandwich viral video featured on the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Back to you, David.
Thank you, Staci. Let's move on over to DC, where Adeleane Dixon's stage play, Lord, When Will I Get My Rose, was featured in DC's theater and film festival. We know you guys knocked it out the park. Comedian Stephen Smith announced his new DVD, Touch 'Em Lord, which will be available nationwide October 22nd on comedianstevensmith.com. Now let's talk about our outstanding kid entrepreneurs who were really on fire over the summer. First up, Destiny Squad Radio Show, ran by the kids and the only kids-ran radio show in the country, started by our very own playwright, Jeanette Greenwood in Arlington, Texas. They sent us a little shout-out. Take a look.
Hello, everybody. I'm DJ Roro,
and DJ Trivia, and we are Destiny Squad.
Missing a couple, but we are here in Arlington, Texas,
on the Physical Radio Network, and we're giving a shout out to Church Stars Awards in Phoenix, Arizona. Thank you so much, Church Stars Awards, for giving us a shout out.
We really appreciate it.
Yes.
And
congrats on your 2019 Church Stars Award.
Yep. You'll get your blessing.
Destiny Squad Radio Show has interviewed guests like rising runway model Nicholas Colby, Callie West, the dancing sensation, Kitty the Great. Their future is bright, and we can't wait to see what God has in store for them. Did you hear me say Destiny Squad interviewed rising model Nicholas Colby? What? You better look out for that young man. I'm telling you, this young brother is on fire. It started off in Dallas at the top of the year with a photograph by Butler, and over the summer at just 12 years old, the 5'10" Nicholas made his runway debut walking for Jacquard and Junkie Couture at 2019 LA Convention Center Model Experience. Being seen in this industry show, Nicholas landed features in 5 magazines. Did you hear me? I said 5 magazines, including the cover of 2 foreign magazines. God is with you, Nick, and we'll be right here cheering you on. Love that young brother. Another young brother we're so proud of is Langston Rodgers, whose acting career is blowing up, booking films right of The Passage, Foreign Factor, the Cool School series, and an upcoming guest role in a TV show. Let's take a look.
And what about you? Will you be there when I sing the song too?
Oh, I'll come running. As long as you take this.
That's what I'm talking about, Langston. Our kid entrepreneurs are on fire. Woo!
Thank you, David. Headliner and viral video sensation Callie Day, who was just featured on America's Got Talent, was in gospel stage play The Dream, which premiered in Fort Monroe, Virginia under the leadership of playwright Christine Cooper. Church for No Reason Tour had a great run featuring comedian Jarrell Quinn, Kevin Johnson Jr., Tim Schreier, Anna Douglas, and Ty Habersham, as well as the real comedians of social media KevOnStage, Tahir, Moore, and Tony Baker, who performed at over 75 cities at sold-out shows. Staci?
Church Stars award-winning comedian Steve Ward, aka Bishop Buckey and Friends show, was a hit over the summer. Bishop Buckey stepped out in her new hairdo, shouting steps that included the Millie Rock and the Scoop. We know he had everybody in stitches. Congratulations are in order for comedian Stacey Holloway on winning Comedian of the Year, Dallas, Texas at Haven 97 Homegrown Honors Award. The Clark sisters were joined by Mary J. Blige at the AT&T stage at the 25th Annual Essence Festival in New Orleans. The gospel music icons are the subject of a new Lifetime movie, The Clark Sisters, the First Lady of Gospel, slated to arrive in 2020. The film is executive produced by Mary J. Blige, Queen Latifah, and Missy Elliott. Love Happens. T. Tunel Harris announces her new short film, Love Happens, is officially on Amazon Prime. Produced by Tanesa Kassa and starring award-winning actor Calvin Cannon Jr. and award-nominated Jordan Campbell, Lynette Clemens, Jasmine Jack, and Sterling Calhoun, Church Folk Secrets is also slated to be on Amazon Prime later this year. Back to you, David.
Kirk Franklin biopic. Sony Pictures is taking us to church with an upcoming biopic about the multi-platinum singer, often dubbed as the king of gospel music, Kirk Franklin. The film, currently untitled, is being produced by former Sony exec JaVon Franklin. Set to perform at the 2019 Church Stars Awards, comedian and character of the year Larry Rodgers, a.k.a. Rufus, Reverend Rufus with the Golden Toothpaste comedy tour, Great World Family, kicked off over the summer in Chicago, along with comedian Tony K and K Mack. Tanya Lewis announced the Noise Studios will be presenting her Church Stars Awards nominated stage play, Torn, this fall in Griffin, Atlanta, Georgia. The cast will include 4 renowned comedians, Sylvia Smallfire Holloway of Atlanta, Georgia, Trina Jeffrie Scissor Cantaloupe of Dallas, Texas, and Michelle Ms. Wall Street. Tanya's DMV's Got Talent also presented Saturday Night Laugh over the weekend.
These were just a few of the Christian art productions that happened over the summer. We are a force to be reckoned with, putting on gospel stage plays, comedies, producing films, and web series. Make sure you keep an eye out weekly to see who might be performing in a city near you.
Last but not least, the award show we've all been waiting for, the 4th Annual Church Stars Awards, is happening in just 3 weeks.
That's right, Church Stars Awards is the first award show dedicated solely to celebrating entertainers in the Christian arts.
That's right. Gospel Entertainers' biggest night is happening right here in Phoenix, Arizona, September 28th, with performances by Key Sounds from the stage play The Master's Pieces, psalmist Carrie Vaughn from Summer Rain, dancers Michaela and Maya, and 2018 Gospel Comedian and Character of Year Award, Larry Rodgers, aka Reverend Rufus with the Golden Toothpaste.
And our host of the 2019 Church Stars Awards is none other than the award-winning comedian Sizzle C. And you know what? He's gonna bring the funny.
We hope you have those flights and hotels booked because it's going to be a great time. We're celebrating the best of the best in excellence in the Christian arts.
Man, that was a long one.
It was, but we had to catch you up.
That's all for today, folks.
So keep it locked right here on Church Stars,
Your destination for Christian arts and entertainment.